Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1v1 UK.net's King of the Mid tournament. In this game, we have, let's check out the bracket real quick. Atomic Pancakes is going to be going up against Half Poo, Half Amazing, or Pooman from Team MILF, or Alex, whatever you want to call him. That is going to be the matchup for this game. Have a quick look at the rules once more. No soul ring, no bottle crow, no neutrals of any kind. You get 150 extra gold at the start of the game if you need to buy a second walking courier, as the one in the game doesn't actually work for you for some reason. And it's the first of 2 kills or 2 towers who will win the round. Blah. And advance through to the round of 16. So we're going to have a look at the matchups for this game. You see, the Ruby Queen of Pain is a matchup that we saw yesterday, where we actually saw the victory come in the way of the Queen of Pain, I believe it was. Yeah, the victory coming in the way of Queen of Pain. Doki winning that matchup. Zeus versus Tinker's one we haven't yet seen, which could be quite interesting, as they both have a lot of potential burst, and as well as Invoker versus Lion, one that actually came up many times during the small drafting process. But you can see Half Poo, Half Amazing, also known as Pooman, as the 7 as I used to say, did ban out the middle matchup there of the Zeus Tinker. And Atomic Pancakes decided to ban out the Invoker versus the Lion matchup. So, hang on a second, as Poo cannot get his courier to work. We are inside the game, and he will buy himself another one, hopefully. There we go. He will get himself, a Dire Tide Speedy Demon. Ooh, fancy, fancy. But he's going to go for maybe the eco build here, as he has Tango. So no, he's going to get a circlet as well for that extra last hitting power. And what's Tommy going for? He's going to get himself a Mantle of Intelligence. So he's going to be on 58 damage. We'll be getting a bottle. In fact, both players, I expect, will be rushing the bottles here. And I'm just going to quickly turn my light on, as I can't see shit anymore. Just now going to make a very weird noise. But good luck, have fun coming out from Half Poo here. He has a nice little
30 seconds to battle.
Picture. I'm not quite sure who that is. There's his picture for Team MILF. But apparently she is a MILF, and that's what everyone from his team believes, I think. Versus Atomic Pancakes, and this should be a good matchup. So we have already seen Ruby versus Quap the first time it went the way of Queen of Pain. And yeah, it was Doki playing the Queen of Pain on the Dire side, versus, I think it was Sproink playing Rubik on the Radiant side. And when Doki actually got the second kill, Rubik could have got the kill himself, because he did have a level 4 Scream of Pain. But out the shout out to Half Poo's mom. Is that actually Half Poo's mom on the ground? Kind of hope it is. Alright, so both players going to go for the blocks. Atomic letting the rage creep through. I don't know if that was intentional or by accident. And Pooman's going to let his entire creep way through as well, as both players pretty much failed the block. But the range creep is going to die early for Atomic. And Half Poo doesn't manage to get the last hit on that one. So yeah, it's an interesting matchup we see. There's a lot of burst damage that can come in from the Queen of Pain, but it all depends on whether Rubik can steal the correct spell or not. If Rubik can steal the Sonic Wave at level 1, or the level 4 Scream of Pain, or even a Blink, he can really use them to his own effectiveness. And of course, getting the levels up in Nullfield means that he's going to be able to use Queen of Pain's burst back at her without taking as much damage as the Queen of Pain would, because of that 20% spell resistance if he levels it up. So Atomic now is going to get level 1 in Shadow Strike. He's going to throw that out straight away, basically. And Pooman up to level, I think that's a, yeah, okay. So Pooman getting level 2 very early from a 6-star states. Of course, there is a creep wave as well going his way. I kind of thought he'd cheat to get the level 3 there, but no, the creep wave is going to die for Atomic now, so he's going to get some more XP. In fact, not quite going to be in the creep range there. Yeah, there you can see the XP is pretty much even. Sorry, I got really confused there, but there was a lot more creeps coming away of Atomic there. But Atomic actually holding on to his second skill point at the moment. Did get a point in stats, actually, looking at his build. So decided not to get a Blink or the Scream. He did pick up stats. Rubik, however, picks up 1 in Fade, 2 in Fade Bolt now, 1 in Telekinesis. Atomic, he's holding on to his second skill point. Could go for Shadow Strike, could go for Blink. In fact, he could go for anything. Atomic throws another Shadow Strike down. It's still only a level 1 Shadow Strike, so Atomic Pancakes may have been watching Doki's strategy here of I'm just going to get stats versus Rubik and become a right-clicking machine. And that's what he's doing. So level 1 Shadow Strike is going to hurt Rubik a little bit, but not too much to stress about, because I believe this is a bottle coming in. Yes, it is. Bottle coming in now, the way of Half Poo or Pooman. And while Atomic is actually going to go for the Null Tasman, so not rushing the bottle, which is a little surprising, because that's the Queen of Pain. He should have the rune control here in this game. far as that's go. It's 8 for 2 going away of Pooman. 5 for 0 going away of Atomic right now. I'm interested to see if Atomic will decide to get a bottle as well. It would be very helpful to him. Level 4, he decides still to hold on to his 4th skill point. He's not putting in anything yet. Going to be seeing if he's going to get that 3rd point up in stats or whether he's going to get one of his actual abilities. I mean, I'd expect that he should get a point up in Blink soon. Still holding on to it. As far as half poo goes, he's actually gone for a point in stats himself, so not going to get the no field magic resistance. Atomic, there you go. He's going to pick up himself up with Blink Strike. Blink Strike? He's not Ricky. Just a Blink. It's called Blink, Rabbit. Pay attention. So Atomic, still got that no talisman in base. Not going to fly it out to him yet, but he is looking like he's going to go for a bit more of a right-click build. I think this is the standard Queen of Pain versus Rubik strategy, and meanwhile, Pooh's going to give himself a double damage rune. He's going to be very happy with that one. Snow Atomic, so Bed's pop at level 5, but Rubik does have the DD rune now. Also very close in XP this game. It's only been 3 denies total in this game so far. And the last hits are also very even, so pretty tight game, and apparently everybody loves having up stats because that's what he's done again. Atomic with his 3rd point up in stats now. 74 right click on him before he gets the no talisman. In fact, that's finance to him now. Does he have a bottle? No, just the no talisman coming out with 500 boots to spare. 500 boots, 500 gold to spare. And there's the fade ball coming out from Pooman. Just going to carry on putting the aggression down. I say that, but there's not really any aggression. He's got himself a DD rune. He's going to want to take advantage of this one, but Atomic does have that blink, of course, so it's so hard for Pooman to actually kill Atomic here in this matchup. But providing that Atomic actually messes up, he should be able to do so. And if he catches Atomic off guard with something like an Invis rune or a Haste rune and has a good spell stolen, then he should be able to do so as well. And still Atomic choosing not to go for the bottle. Get himself those boots of speed on the way. I believe a half poo's got himself. Yep, he's got his own boots coming out now as well. And there comes the double damage rune. He's going to use that just to last it a bit more effectively. And Atomic using his last bit of regen now in the form of that salve. So I'm interested to see what he's going to skill up level 6, because obviously he doesn't have any points in Scream of Pain in this game.
The Radiant should really do something about that middle tower.
Whether he chooses to do something or not with his skill points is still to be questioned. So Pooh will get himself his boots now. He's going to use the last of his bottle charges and pick up an Invis rune. Atomic doesn't have any water. In fact, he's going to go for a second null talisman by the looks of things. Hey, Pooman, he's still got his DD rune for a little while, but he's not going to pop this Invis because it would be a little bit of a waste for him. And now level 6. Holding on to that skill. In fact, 2nd point in Blink now. So I'm really interested to see the skill build coming around from Atomic. But there we go. He's going to steal himself level 1 Shadow Strike, because that is the only ability we've seen coming out the way of Atomic now. He's thrown that ability out twice so far, not used his Blink at all. Of course, choosing not to level up anything but Blink. Still don't understand his build here. Ken Wine actually saying in chat, Doki inspiring a generation. Which could well be true right here. Everyone taking tips from Doki's Queen of Pain. Playing against Ruby, getting stats. But Atomic now, still 3 points up in those stats, and what's Ruby gone for? He's gone 3 in Fable, 1 in Telekinesis. He's not actually getting 1 in Northfield, which is actually quite smart, but I don't think he knows Atomic's building stats. At least he shouldn't know that Atomic's building stats this game. Obviously Atomic hasn't thrown out any screams yet, but he could just be holding on to his mana, who knows. But at the moment he's completely out of regen, and with Pooman having this bottle, he's going to actually check the top room with Invis. He's not going to find it. It's going to be an illusion room bottom, but he's courier now. Bringing in a magic wand, which really isn't going to help him versus a right-click Queen of Pain, as well as a Bracer. Atomic's still being very cautious. Has that second null talisman on him now, but without any regen, he's playing so defensively. He knows that one little slip up and Pooman could get a kill here. He's got level 4 up in the Fade Bolt now. As he gets an uphill miss and misses last hit because of it. 29 for 2 to the CS coming out from Pooman. 22 for 1 coming away for Atomic's Queen of Pain. So Pooman getting a slight advantage. He's not going to get that one, so 5 creep advantage coming away at Pooman. He's also getting full rune control, but that means he's going to be slightly behind the XP, I believe. But if I can click on Quap, I would find out. Yep, slightly behind the XP now. But not enough to make a difference. Atomic just... still not sure about this. He's got to pick up his 3rd null talisman. So he might be maxing Blink in the hopes of just blinking on top of Pooman and right-clicking him to death. Become a hyper carry in a sense, but now his courier is going to fly out. That's 3rd null talisman. Really interesting build for Atomic now. What about Pooman? He picks up a Bracer, so He's going to have a bit more strength to give him the health pool to survive. No atomic. So we see 105 damage coming out now. And there goes the first Shadow Strike. And that right click really did hurt, actually. Pooman took a serious amount of damage from that one right click. So he's only got 74 damage versus Atomic Pancakes, 107 damage. Now we see Atomic 4 points up in stats. He's got Blink up to level 3 now. Pooman's got 1 up in the North Field. He's going to use this Illusion Rune. Just help him last a bit better, which he needs to do so now. But he should be able to see that Atomic has points in stats just because of his amount of damage at the moment. Even though he does have an extra 9 damage coming from these null talismans, as well as an extra 18 damage from the intel aspect of them. So 27 damage total coming out from these null talismans for Atomic Pancakes, which is a hell of a lot. Now Pooman is going to send himself one illusion top, so he's going to spot that the rune is in fact bottom. It's going to be a double damage rune. Atomic now going towards his power treads, which is going to give him some more attack speed, as well as, if he's obviously in intel mode, a bit more attack speed to, sorry, a bit more damage to boot as well. But now you see a bit more damage done to tier 1 tower by Rubik here, and it's turning into a bit of a stalemate in terms of the battle, because Rubik obviously can't steal anything effective at all. He's seen that, he knows that Atomic hasn't used Scream of Pain once this game. He's been watching. He also hasn't used Blink. All he's used still is that level 1 Shadow Strike. That's all the damage that Pooman's taken. And what's he going to steal? Level 1 Shadow Strike once again. All Atomic is used, and he's playing this quite smart versus the man that loves to steal spells. He's just going to start right clicking on that tier 1 tower. So half health now on this tier 1 tower for Atomic. And if he had a point in Scream of Pain, even just 1 point, he'd be able to counter push himself. But at the moment, the nuke is coming away of Rubik. Fade Bolt is just clearing these waves out, especially with the double damage rune. Pooman can start clearing quite quickly. And again, double damage rune, just going to start pushing the tower down. And Atomic, he's really not doing anything to defend this. And this is the problem with going the build he currently has, is that he just cannot outpush Poo at all. You may not give a good spell to Poo, but at the same time, he just can't stop Poo from pushing the tower. And he wants to get the last hit. He doesn't want Atomic to deny this one. That's exactly what Atomic should be doing right now. Probably doesn't want to give that score away. If he doesn't deny the tower, then it's going to be some more gold going away of Poo, and in fact he will do so now. Back up the creeps. That is going to be 1 tower going away of Poo.
May they hide their faces.
But a little bit of gold denied this way. It looks like he's going for the power treads as well. Got that gloves of haste. I'm very much doubt it's going to be a hand of Midas or a Maelstrom. And there we go. Power treads coming out the way of Atomic now, so a bit more damage for him, a bit more attack speed as well. And Poo once again going to find the rune bottom. Keeps checking top, but he keeps on being bottom. But he's happy with the rune control this game, and he's going to bring in that belt of strength. So power treads complete for both heroes now. Atomic's going to leave those on strength for the wall. Let's give himself a bit more regen. Has not to flown in anymore regen for himself, like healing selves. New Milf with that illusion rune. He's going to keep throwing a Fade Bolt head, so Atomic's not going to be happy with this one. He loses 20 odd damage from that. But what is the actual damage reduction from Fade Bolt? It's going to be 32 damage. It's a lot of damage reduction for someone who's building right click Queen of Pain with 5 points in stats right now. And it's really going against the nature of Queen of Pain as a hero, which is a little bit sad to see, because Queen of Pain is such an aggressive hero, but just not really fully utilising her. As you can see, Pooman has only actually used Fade Bolt and Spellseal this game. He's not had to use Telekinesis once because Atomic's been so defensively. But this could be Atomic's downfall. He's trying to play this game as a stats game, trying to get damage, but Poo's just out pushing him, and that's simply because Poo has wave clear from Fade Bolt. And this is not a case of the matchup being imbalanced. This is a case of Atomic just choosing not to skill his own wave clear.
That's not gonna hold.
Because he's a little bit too scared of the spell steal, but he's absolutely gimping his own hero because of it. Oh, but here comes the aggression, so we're going to see the blink into the level 1 Shadow Strike. It's going to give a slow on top of Pooman. Pooman's going to lift Atomic backwards now, and another blink up in 1 second. It's a level 3 blink, but he's choosing not to use it. And that aggression that he's trying to do on top of Pooman just isn't going to work. And now his tower, his tier 2 tower is down to 1 HP, under half health. And Atomic just not being able to use any aggression. Now Poo finds himself another double damage rune. And I really don't agree with Atomic's build. He's got 5 points in stats, he's got 3 in Blink, 1 in Shadow Strike. But it just gives him no damage at all. No, it does give him damage, sorry, but he doesn't have the actual damage that he needs. And Pui has himself a lift as well as the double damage rune. This could be dangerous for Atomic. He's going to steal the Shadow Strike. He needs to use it back. And there goes the Fade Bolt. Atomic, he's going to give first blood away. But no, he's going to blink out of the last auto attack. Just in time, playing that one very risky. But now he's going to fly and give himself a magic stick. Nearly got money for a 1, but now he has to go all the way back to base. And this is the time. Pui, still with half of that double damage rune remaining. One Fade Bolt will clear this wave off for him. Pretty much. Then all he has to do is push the tower, but he doesn't know where Atomic is, and Atomic is all the way back in base healing right now. Doesn't have the money for a TP scroll either. I'm surprised that Pooh decided not to push a little bit more there. After pushing Atomic out of the fight, with the double damage rune still up as well, he could have done a lot more damage to the tower than he is now about to do so. But he saved that Fade Bolt. He wants to have mana for telekinesis in case he has to use it. But now Atomic coming back up, still with points in stats, not going to get Screaming Pain, not going to get himself Sonic Wave. And I really don't agree with this. Pooman now. He's going to keep on pushing. He knows this is the way for him to win an Atomic. He's just trying to put even more aggression out on Pooman. But it's not really doing him any favours. He does have another blink up in 2 seconds time. But he's going to have to dive the Terry if he wants to go for this. In fact, it is what he's going to do. So it's decided it's desperation time. And he's doing a lot of damage to Milf now. But both players using their magic wands. Or magic stick in Atomic case. In fact, he still wants to go for it, but there is a creep wave going to intercept him there. And then Pooman, he didn't have mana for anything apart from the Shadow Strikes. So he can't really put any aggression down. And it's actually going to slow up the creep wave a little bit as well. So, actually, no, it's not. It's going to push so much harder for Pooh. But Atomic, he's just going to be able to clear this one out as Pooh goes back to base. 560 gold now. He's going to sell his TP and buy a TP. I'm not quite sure why he did that. But hey, that's what he chose to do anyway. And now we're into 15 minutes this game. And Atomic, he actually checked the top rune. He wanted a regen rune by the looks of things. But it's going to be an Invis rune bottom lane. And now Atomic, he's going to have to back off because one Fade Bolt and he's dead here. Not going to bounce on Atomic. It was very close. And he didn't actually have Blink to get away from that one if he needed to. But now Pooman, he's got himself a Siege Creep. There's 400 HP left on this tower. And he's going to be able to begin pushing now. The creep wave is incoming, but I'm guessing he will clear this off with a Fade Bolt. Yep, and there goes the creep wave. Pretty much demoralized? Yeah, that creep wave is definitely demoralized. And this is Pooman just playing the patience game. Fortify is going to come in from Atomic, and he's going to have to do an aggressive TP here, or else he's going to lose his tower. But I still don't agree with his build. He's just giving himself max gold. Forfeit. Oh dear. So he's going to lose the game, but he's going to actually come out and just Dagon. We'll love a Pooman.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen, as all towers someday must.
So we need to see this not ending ever. Atomic knew the game was over, so he gave himself max gold, bought himself a level 5 Dagon, and he will kill Pooman. So a little bit of a cheeky play coming out from Atomic there. We'll buy level 5 Dagon and kill Pooman for it. Oh, but Pooman with the big jukes. The big jukes, in fact, Atomic's going to find him again. Oh, the blink! Pooman just outplaying Atomic completely. Oh, but that will be the end of the game, guys. Pooman will take it 2-0 in terms of towers. And Atomic's still going to look for him. But stay tuned, guys. We have another game coming up very soon. What an exciting end to that game. As Pooman, he plays the War of Attrition and Atomic wants him. Oh dear. But disconnect coming out from Pooman. So GG coming out. Atomic will actually not go through the game. He's still chasing. But Pooman will get himself through to the final game. The final game. The next round of the King of the Mid tournament. And the whole game will be coming up tomorrow. And Atomic, he just wants to kill Pooman once. He just wants to kill him. He's purchased his level 5 Dagon. And another one. He's going to turn what the fuck on. I'm guessing. No, he doesn't do something. He's going to die. But that will be the end of the game, guys. So Pooman will go through to the next round. Stay tuned. We've got more action coming up next.